Very good conference. Very nicely done.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Amazing. Last panel was very good.
I hope it was a good panel, ladies
Very
and
good.
gentlemen.
Yes,
Thank you.
indeed.
Thank you for
Thank you.
organizing
Thank
wonderful
you,
panel. Yeah, yeah.
Karuna.
Very rich inputs.
Thank
Hope
you.
we get to see the videos soon.
Actually, it's on IAMOT page.
Okay,
You
okay.
can see
Yeah.
it. You don't have
Because
to
it's
wait
too
for
much
any.
to absorb in one go.
All videos are on the Facebook page of IAMOT and Nile and NU. So it's all there.
Yeah, yeah. Yes.
You can have it anytime. You can see it anytime, starting now.
Muhammad, when the professional edited videos will be available?
I'm not sure. I think we need to ask Nizar. Dr. Osman is asking about when would be the professional videos would be available. I think it might take a week or something, Dr. Osman.
Okay, and will it be available on YouTube as well?
We can upload things. There's no problem. As long as we have it, we can upload things.
YouTube will be good because then I can send it to my
Thank you.
relatives all around the world
Okay.
to make sure that I still
I
look
think
good.
that is a good idea. That is
You
really a
still
good
look good,
idea.
Dr. Osman.
Hi, Laura.
Hi, Lord.
Hi. Hi, everyone. And
Hi.
Mahmoud, it was so great to see you one more time.
Thank you so much, Lori.
Yeah, no, and thank you so much for your presentation. You are definitely the smart grid expert, the energy expert. It was, and so nice to see you one more time.
Likewise, and Dr. Osman, Professor Bennett, there's so many, Professor Morel, I'm really honored to see you. There's so many other colleagues I cannot see on the screen. The pleasure, the honor, my heart actually is so happy. Soul is happy to see all of you, my dear friends, my dear brothers and sisters. God bless you. I
Yeah,
hope your
same
families
here,
are in good
Professor
shape.
Amin. Good to see
God
you.
bless you too.
Yeah.
And it is a pleasure to see also that there is on the participant Maria Luisa, who was a PhD student in India. So
Yes.
yes, so
Lauren,
great to
nice
see
meet
you.
you again.
Thank you so much. That really, really, it's my pleasure. Thank you so much for following the IAMOT conferences. Thank you, thank you.
No, thank you for all your work in this condition. I love to be in IAMO again. I love to be IAMO last years. I want to be in IAMO next year.
Good, good.
Yes, we hope to see you all in Cairo because this is a great
Yeah.
destination, but an on-site conference. I hope so too.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Hello, Dr. Masood. Hello, Dr.
Hello.
Masood. How are you?
Hello, hello,
Nice to see you.
Dr. Ani. Ahlan wa
Nice
sahlan.
to see you.
Ahlan wa sahlan, ya akhi.
Ahlan wa sahlan.
Alhamdulillah.
We'd like
Alhamdulillah.
to see you. We'd like to see you in Egypt.
I would love to. Anytime.
Inshallah.
Anytime.
Inshallah.
My schedule is a lot more flexible now that I'm just a professor, a lot less load to handle. So I'm at your service. I'm delighted to see you, sir.
Well, you're very welcome, and we like to communicate, please.
I would be honored to. I would be
Thank you.
honored to.
Thank you.
May I, as we are waiting, may I share a joke? Because Egyptians, I know you have great sense of humor. I share a polite joke. So
Okay.
there's this very smart daughter.
Hmm.
Daughter goes to her father, says, "Father, where do we come from? Where are our ancestors from?" The father says, "Daughter, we come from Central Africa. We evolved from apes. And if you go back 30,000 years ago, there were only a few thousands of us. We are evolved from apes in Central Africa." The daughter goes to the mother, says, "Mom, where do we come from?" Mother says, "My dearest daughter, we come from Adam and Eve." The daughter says, Mom, I'm confused. I go to my father, he says we come from apes. I go to you, you say we come from Adam and Eve. Which one is correct? Mother says, you know, your father is talking about his ancestors. I'm talking about my ancestors. So all of it started in Africa, and especially ancient Egypt. So I'm honored to come back to the origin of humanity. God bless you. And I did my genetic analysis, by the way. I do have a 3.5% Egyptian in my genetic pool. So
Yes,
would
I
be
know.
honored. Thank you.
Yes, I know. You know, this is the a man went to his friend and told him that it's now 6 months I didn't speak to my wife. He said, "Why? Are you quarreling with her?" He said, "No, but she told me when I speak, don't interrupt me."
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Hello?
Hello.
I need to spotlight on the view, okay? Main camera. So guys, can you see us? Yes. So. Okay. Okay. Then we open the main camera. Welcome everybody to the closing ceremony of IAMOT 2020. Just a small instruction before we start. Kindly rename yourself for the authors with the hashtag and your paper number. So I ask, kindly requested, all the participants who had the pleasure to share with us their papers, please rename yourself, hashtag, and then the paper ID or the paper number. Okay. So it has been a marvelous and amazing experience to start the IAMOT 2020 back to India. And I remember the closing ceremony, we announced, or the committee announced the IAMOT will be hosted in Egypt the next year. At this moment, we have been working hours and hours, day and nights, to make it a real success. And all of a sudden, we have the pandemic, Corona, and we have been changing the whole setup again and again. Now, it's time to say goodbye. Goodbye for this amazing and wonderful event. Yet, it's not the end of the story. It's just the beginning of a new era of MOT, a new era of management of technology and the IAMOT. So right now, I'm asking all of you to open the camera, okay, to be able to take the group photo for all of us right now, okay? The last e-photo for all the participants.
Who's sharing in the certificate?
Okay. Are you all open? Opening the camera? Getting ready? Okay. Okay, say smile, smile, say cheese. We'll have multiple shots. Okay. Azam, are you ready? Okay. So usually in this occasion, I start with taking the wavy or the group selfie. So I'm going to do it. Dr. Khalil, to please. Okay. Here you go. Today you're going to see what's behind the scene, how we made it a success. Bunch of engineers, professors, they spent all the time to make it a real success. Thank you. Azam, are we finished with the photos? Not yet. So keep smiling, please. Say cheese. Okay, then we get the signal right now. Okay, thank you very much. And now I'd like to invite Professor Dr. Tariq Khalil, the chairperson of the IAMOT 2020, founder of IAMOT, and my godfather and godfather of management technology as well, and my boss for 10 years. Professor Khalil, closing remarks, please.
Thank you very much, Nizar. It's been a pleasure hosting this conference on behalf of IAMOT. We have welcomed all of you into our great university in Cairo, Egypt. We are delighted you joined us. We were pleased to host this conference. We never expected it to be hosted this way. So it's a first experience, but it has been a pleasurable experience for all of us and has allowed us to let many of our people participate and show how they can put something that they have never done before in a very good format. I was extremely pleased by the papers, by the quality of the papers, by the presenters, and I congratulate everyone that participated in this conference. Just I'm always used to, in every conference that I've attended, to mention few things about the conference itself. This conference, we had about 276 papers submitted by close to 540 authors from more than 34 countries. Actually, we ended up, after reviews and after obviously many people dropped because of COVID-19, with about 110 papers presented in this conference in parallel session. That's beside the keynote addresses as well as the plenary sessions. I always have an honor roll of the people that presented in the conference. So I'm going to just quickly mention them, and this is in the order of the number of papers presented in the conference. So I usually ask people to cheer, so I don't know, maybe the audience can continue to cheer when they hear the name of their countries. We have representation from South Africa, from Brazil, from Taiwan, from India, from Egypt, from France, from the United States, from Mexico, from Iran, from the Netherlands, from China, from the United Kingdom, from Canada, from Colombia, from Nigeria, from Curacao, from Germany, from Japan, from Ethiopia, from Kenya, from Peru, from the United Arab Emirates, and from Zimbabwe. That's obviously beside many people that were unfortunately unable to participate. So again, we welcome you, and we welcomed all of you in Cairo, but next year I'd like to see all of you actually physically in Cairo, and everybody that was not able to attend this year, hopefully we'll see you next year with us. Now, I think Nizar has to show some of our preparation.
Yeah, we have to go with Dr. Osman first and Dr.
Okay, Dr. Osman. Okay.
Yeah. Dr. Osman, are you with us today? Hi.
Yes.
Hello. Yes.
Hello.
So, would you please give us like a closing remarks, your impression about the conference and your feedback? What did we do and how was it? Microphone is yours.
Yes, I'm delighted to talk about IAMOT 2020. When we decided to have actually an online conference and cancel our physical conference in April, I was not too sure, how this online conference will go. But I'm very glad to say that it exceeded all our expectations, to be honest with you. And I'll give you one measure of success, in my opinion. This morning, during our IAMOT workshop, I counted, we had 40 participants. That is an amazing number. To have 40 participants on Thursday morning, at least my time, online, to talk about the future of IAMOT and how IAMOT can actually take a leadership role in defining and guiding that future with all of you is truly a remarkable achievement. But as I said, as in life, every good thing has to come to an end, but I'm not disappointed. I'm very, very encouraged to see that IAMOT cooperation is still very alive, although we are physically distant, but emotionally, to be honest with you, we are actually much closer to each other. And we have showed a great sense of collaboration and cooperation and human spirit to thrive and basically move ahead, even given the most disruptive normal life that we have seen in hundreds of years, actually. So as the saying goes, disruptions inspire innovation, and this IAMOT 2020 is a true example of that. With that, I'd like to actually close my remarks by thanking Nile University for hosting this beautiful conference. And I hope that when we meet in Cairo, we should not really forget about our online presence. We should think about how can we combine online and on-site conference at the same time. I think we can do it. It will be good for the IAMOT community. But at the end, again, I want to thank Professor Khalil for his leadership. I want to thank technical committees and all the editors, especially my good friend, Professor Leon Pretorius and Chinas Pretorius. I'd like to thank all the participants, all the panelists, keynote speakers, beautiful, amazing speakers, including what we heard this morning from distinguished guests and panelists. And above all the students who have worked so hard in conducting their research. And we are very humbled that they have chosen actually this platform, IAMOT platform, to share their good work. So I hope they will continue to do that in future. And with that, again, I want to thank all of you And I'm not going to say goodbye. I'm going to say so long. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Osman, and I'd like to invite Dr. Leon Pretorius to give a closing remark. This is the gentleman behind all the arrangement of the reviewing and all the process. He did a fantastic job. Professor Leon, you are muted.
Thank you, Nazar and Osman. Dear IAMOT 2020 delegates, it was really my pleasure and privilege to be involved again in this conference. The conference, as we know, had a longer and a winding path to fruition from last year, April, when it was decided, until this year in September, with the big intervention of the COVID-19 and online modes, virtual technology and others. And I really want to congratulate few people, the Nile University team, specifically led by Dr. Tariq Khalil, the General Conference Chair, and Dr. Ahmed, for the IAMOT President, for their excellent organization of this event. I also want to thank Dr. Tinus Pretorius, co-chair, co-editor of the proceedings, for all his invaluable inputs to the proceedings and the review process editing as well. Furthermore, I want to thank Mariette Sterk, and with the input from Arlene Mulder as well, for their construction of the final proceedings. Lots of time and effort went into this. There were eventually more than 250 submissions. That includes all of the abstracts, and finally, approximately 110 papers reviewed and accepted in the proceedings. All the reviewers of the papers and submissions are also thanked and noted for their time and effort into this process. And I finally thank all of you, all the delegates, all the authors, for attending and making this first virtual IAMOT 2020 conference the success that it was. Thank you.
Thank you, Leon, for your leadership. And thanks to Enos also for a wonderful teamwork that you have shown how really the teamwork of a university, a wonderful university, Valley School of Management of Technology at the University of Pretoria. We appreciate your leadership and your partnership.
So thank you, Professor Khalil. It's now the time to do the announcement for IAMOT 2021. Professor Khalil, will you please address the next year conference and give a quick remark about it?
Well, the Board of Directors of IAMOT has decided that Egypt should be also hosting next year conference in the physical mode. So we have actually selected a date for that conference. It's September 19th, 2021, and we look forward to your participation. It should be a wonderful event, so please make arrangements from now, and let's be sure that everything is going to be safe and healthy, and everybody will enjoy coming to Egypt and enjoying the history, enjoying the sites, enjoying the places and the wonderful monuments that Egypt has, and certainly we can enjoy your company and your camaraderie. So without delay, I'd like to recognize a number of people. First of all, I think we have to recognize the best paper in this conference.
Of course, this is one of a kind, that this is the first paper to be recognized online. So as I mentioned earlier, kindly rename your self with your paper name at beginning, and then we'll be able to show the pop-up of the screen will come in with the certificate and the best paper award. So we have 2 papers for this year. So
the first paper award is Emerging Digital Technologies for Industry 4.0, a longitudinal science mapping approach. And it's by Maria Futura de Almeida, with her counterparts Manuel de Sosa and Jose Eduardo Oliveira Trinidad.
Congratulations. You did it. Fantastically job. I know that this session was really quite challenging, and it has a lot of discussions, and congratulations for this achievement. The second best paper award, it goes to?
Actually, it received a meritorious citation, and this is by Benoit Gaucien, by Marcon in Niedas, and by Vincent Folly from Nancy, France.
Congratulations, and wish you all the best for the coming events, and please usually participate with us on the upcoming events. And now, before you see the secrets of the IAMOT 2020, we'd like to have 1 or 2 representatives from the board and 1 or 2 representatives from our authors to give us like their feedback, testimonial, just how do you see it? How do you feel it? So we'd like to break the ice and be volunteering to do this job from IAMOT board. Anyone to volunteer? So if yes, open the mic and take the floor, and we are all here with you. So I will ask Laure. Laure, yeah, we need open the microphone and give your insights about IAMOT 2020 e-conference.
Wonderful. I think that really.
Laure, we can't hear you.
Yes. So you want me to say what I'm thinking about this conference in Cairo, right?
Yes.
I was very impressed by the quality of the papers, and also the quality of the session. The topics that was covered was really in a foresight perspective. So we are really in what I'm looking for, a conference that is to say opening new perspective for future research. So thank you so much, and definitely I like Cairo.
Thank you.
Okay, we are waiting for you next year.
Sure, for sure.
Okay. Anyone else from IAMOT board? So how about our authors and delighted distinguished participants? You would like to share insights, thoughts with us? So I will ask one of the best paper awards to pick up the microphone and give us some quick words about your experience this year. So the best paper, the first paper, Maria?
Yes, I'm so glad. I'm so happy. I have no words for that. I'm really emotional. Sorry about that.
Thank you, Maria. Thank you. Wish you all the best. Now, um, it's time to show you the whole effort behind the scene. Before we go to the E-Awards for the local organizing committee, we'll show you where do we stand actually. What did we do? How we manage it? How we make it a real success? Tell you, it's more than 45 key persons, either university administrators, external consultants, students, RAs, TAs. They are working day and night to make it a real success. So enjoy with us this movie that shows what's all behind the scene. Okay. So, are you ready? Please. عندنا على شير
in a meeting with the Minister of Higher Education and Scientific Research, I told him that we are thinking of bringing a very important conference to Egypt in 2020. And he said, go ahead. So, and I am willing to put this under my auspices. We didn't really have any idea, or we didn't realize that we're going to be hit with a pandemic of unprecedented proportion. So we prepared ourselves. We made arrangements for the programming committee, and with the help of our colleagues in the University of Pretoria, the School of Technology and Graduate School of Technology Management, Dr. Leon Pretorius and Dr. Tinas Pretorius, who volunteered actually to lead the programming committee. We organized an internal committee at Nile University. We started sending to our constituencies all over the world that the conference is going to be held in Cairo, Egypt. This is the 8th International Conference that was held in Cairo, Egypt in March 1999. Some members may have attended it and still require it. This is here the 16th International Conference that actually of the association. This one is the 18th. This one is on the 20th International Conference. This one is the 23rd International Conference. I wish you all success in your endeavors, and but hopefully again next year maybe we are back in Cairo for the 30th International Conference, and I think the board has decided to hold it in Cairo from September 19 on, for the week of September 19. So please make arrangements, but we would like to see you physically. So you come back to Cairo, come and enjoy the scenery, come and enjoy the history, come and enjoy the views and the sights of Egypt. And please stay safe, stay home for the time being. We're going to find the vaccine hopefully soon, and we will travel and we will shake hands again and see you next year.
Okay, so how did it work? Behind the scene, okay. Last but not least, I'd like to call all the coordinators, assistants, administrators, who make it and did it for this year. So as I mentioned earlier, there are more than 40, but I promise that we'll go fast for the sake of time. So let's start with the administration, the local organizing committee, in alphabetical order. Let's start with Ahmed El-Houli, the director of finance, Nile University. He's the guy who has all the money. Okay, so welcome Ahmed, thank you for your effort, you did a fantastic job. Okay. Take a photo with Professor Khalid. Thank you, Ahmed. Thank you. Thank you, certificate. Thank you very much. Dr. Ahmed Goma Radwan is the maestro of arranging all the workshops, parallel sessions, the schedule online, managing the leadership actually of with the TAs and RAs. He kept sending me emails 3 a.m. in the morning. He's an amazing guy. I know him for the last 30 years, by the way. Dr. Ahmed is the Vice President for Research at Nile University. Thank you, Ahmed. Dr. Ahmed Madian is there. You can see him. Okay. He's the Professor of Information Technology and Director of Microelectronics Center. Amina Galan, she's the head of marketing and fundraising and campus advancement. She's the boss of all the nice team doing all this show. Wow. You have a lot of supporters in the room. Thank you, Amina. Hera Rabib, the Director of Innovation, Entrepreneurship and Competitiveness Center. Hera, are you there? Yeah. Hello, Hera. Okay. Thank you. The coming name, actually, she is really a great support. Okay, the lady did the orchestrating all the work. Didi Helmi, Didi, the director of the coming name is another guru, is the guy responsible for the technology and the internet connectivity and all these things, Hisham Sa. Well done, Hisham. Thank you. And please remember this name, because next year when we're going to make it in Cairo, she will be responsible. Actually, she did a lot of activities to prepare for the tours and site visits and sightseeing and all the accommodation. Hoda Al-Beledi, she is the external relation liaison office at Nile University. So she has a wonderful connection. If you need to go anywhere, any place in Egypt, not just in Cairo, please refer to Hoda. Thank you. So we have Mr. Khalid, Director of Executive Education at University. He's not here right now. Professor Dr. Mahmoud Aouni, he is with us online. Dr. Aouni, are you there? Would you please open the microphone so we can share with you? Can you share us the moment? I think you are in UK right now, right? Dr. Aouni, are you there? Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Aouni.
Thank you.
Dr. Muhammad Azzat.
He's in America, he's in the States.
In the States right now?
Yeah.
Yes. Are we able to connect with him? Wow. Okay. Muhammad Hassan, the digital transformation consultant and board member of International Association of Management of Technology. Mustafa Ghali is the process innovation consultant, and we enjoyed his presentation on day 0 about GovTech. And I called Heba to receive his award on behalf of Mustafa. The next one, his name is Nizar. Okay, so I received my award as one of those people working on this event. So Professor Khalil kept saying that we have to keep social distances. So just Professor Khalil, yeah, thank you very much. Professor Dr. Wael Aql, University Provost, is not here. Okay. Last but not least, Wael Fikri. Wael is the Support Service and Security Director at Nile University. It's not there yet. Okay. This is from the local administrative committee. Now let's move to the future leaders. Those guys who helped us a lot to make it from the workshops, the arrangement, the scheduling, online presence. They are TAs, RAs, okay? They're doing a fantastic job. So I knew a couple of them from my session, yet they are really a fantastic guys. We can start with them. I will call them in an alphabetical order as well. So let's start with Ahmed Ashraf. Ahmed Ashraf, are you there? Okay, it's not. Ahmed Hosni. Okay, Ahmed Tariq. Ahmed Ali. Ammar Sharif. Asma Adil. Hi Asma, hello. يلا بسرعة كم Thank you. Ali Tariq. Ali, are you there? Azaba Nasawi. Okay. Baha Ashraf. Iman Abdul Razak, Farida Helmi. So Farida, she's in the marketing team. Recently joined Nile University almost 3 months, and she was keeping always asking questions and developing. She's the one behind a lot of artwork and connectivity. Thank you, Farida. Kadir Mo'min. Kadir. Habiba Osama. She actually is one of the marketing team. She is the what do you call it? She is the guru behind the online. She's the one doing the broadcasting. She started to open the sessions, loading the sessions. So Habiba is not with us right now. She's working from home for social distancing and to keep concentrating on opening, closing the session. So Habiba, we all say hi to you and congratulations for being with us. Thank you, Habiba. Okay, Hadil Ali. Hadil is another maestro in the team. She is the executive, the one, she's an RA, right? TARA, research office. She's the one arranging all the papers and setting the schedule and updating the schedule. Hadil, thank you very much. Mariam Aweda, it's not there. Mark William, this is the gentleman who was with me at the session. Hello, Mark. Well done, Mark.
Thank you.
Thank you. Muhammad al-Husseini, marketing and media team. Where is Muhammad al-Husseini? Oh, the one setting the cameras and the light systems here in the room. Muhammad Imam, are you there? No. Okay. Muhammad Fauzi. Muhammad Fauzi, the IT guy. I've been working with Fauzi for 10 years. Fauzi joined Nile University back in 2008 when the IT department was 3 staff. I was the director at that time, and another colleague, and this is the third one to join the IT department. He knows all the sector, he knows all the secrets about the servers and the connections and the Moodle and all these technology, and we're set by Dr. White. Thank you, Fauzi. Thank you. Congratulations. Muhammad Salah team. Is Muhammad Salah is available? No? Okay, Nada Abul Fadl. Nada? Okay, Nada Osman, our graphic designer. The talented graphic designer. She designed all the artwork and the certificates and everything. Wonderful, Nada. Thank you very much, Nada. Rana Hisham. Not there. Ramiz Barakat. Not there. Ramiz. Rana Sobhi. Rana is from the president's office. Okay. And she is the arranging. She did all the arrangement in the room. Thank you, Rana. Thank you. Sahir, are you there, Sahir? Shahda Ashraf. Shahda, are you there? Okay. Sharif Gamal, our graphic designer and responsible for social media, blogs, and everything artwork. Nabila Khatir. I missed the name, sorry. So reading a lot of list of names, and by the way, your name is near to my name, so I forgot about. Thank you. Sharif Gamal. Okay. Yasmin Ahmed. Yasmin, are you there? No. Yasmin Marai is not there. So right now we finished the part of the awarding ceremony. Right now we reached the end of our closing ceremony. We need to go for the session chairs, yeah? 2 chairs. Okay. So we finished the awards of the organizing committee, but it's not the end. Still, we have the professors, the seniors behind them. So we need to give a token of appreciation for Professor Tariq Ali for general sharing the session and sharing the conference for year. Next, Professor Leon, certificate of appreciation for conference chair and proceedings editor. Professor Leon, are you with us?
Yes, I am. Thank you very much. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Professor Leon.
Yes. Yes. I'm here.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Thank you, Leon.
Can you hear me?
Professor Dinos. Marie? Mariette?
Thank you.
I am here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mariette. Great job.
Thank you, Doctor.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Marlene, thank you. I appreciate your work.
So right now we reached our end for 2020 at 7 or 6:45 p.m. Cairo local time. See you next year from the 19th to the 23rd of September 2021. Wish you all the best. Thank you, everybody, to keep you waiting. I know that you have been right now working, somebody is in the midnight, those other guys in the western in the midday. Wish you all the best. Stay safe, stay home. Dr. Khalil, your final closing remark. Thank you.
Thank you all for being with us. Stay safe, stay home, and hopefully we will see you all in person very soon. God bless.
Thank you, and see you again. Bye.
Fêter avec moi, c'est mieux.
مظبوط يا جماعه. عقبال السنه الجايه ان شاء الله.